Alright. Try this again. Fuck, man. I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff off. Probably deleted the one I just recorded. I had to delete a bunch of stuff out. This phone's got too much stuff on it. I'm just gonna get a new phone. But for now, I'm gonna keep checking to make sure this thing doesn't cut off. Because there's only so much brain. It just turns off. So I don't know if any of the shit I'd already said is recorded. So this is basically starting over. So here it is, just ranting and hiking. I got some rants I got on my mind from my X channel, Pat Kirksey on X. I'm not good at self-promotion, but I got an X channel, almost like 900 followers. I don't know if they're believers, but they're followers. But today, man, I was feeling like doing a video about fucking stupid people. And if the other one doesn't ever get downloaded, what I was saying was, if you're a flat earther, I hate saying that. I mean, we're all flat earthers. But if you're somebody who's, you know, conquered that truth, or whatever you want to, not conquered. If you woke up, and that's the best waking up point. I tell that to everybody that wants to wake up, is to start with the shape of the earth, because there's so much twisted lies that you're gonna have to accept. That one, shit. Fuck. That one seems to be the springboard to accepting that everything could be bullshit, because it is. And everybody says, oh, conspiracy theory. Man, be honest with yourself. I tell people that all the time. Be honest, man. Everybody knows bullshit when we hear it. Don't go along with bullshit. You know, a lot of people try to show them that the earth is flat. And they get... It's personal. It's not personal. You don't make it personal. It's actually, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. It's my greatest accomplishment, and I didn't accomplish anything. And if anybody who's gone through it knows, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it out loud like I have. Man, I got tons of shirts printed up. I used to wear shirts everywhere, and I argue at every bar I go to, everywhere I go. I was Mr. Flat Earth. And never lost an argument. Because you can't. But it's, you know, you never lose, but nobody ever thinks they lost. And sometimes you get lucky. And somebody with an open mind. And it's an amazing thing. But, and the crazy part is, you know, when you're talking to people, you're trying to get through, and you know these are like, some people are like engineers and they're smart. They're fucking smarter than me, I would say. I mean, it said this doesn't mean you're smart. This means you have accepted the truth. But it's like amazing, these like really smart people. I mean, I don't know how you can be, it's kind of weird to me if anybody could be smart and think the world is a spinning ball of water. 70% water. You know, when they made that model up and they were sitting there at a table trying to think of how they were going to sell it, they were probably saying, there's no way people are going to buy this shit. And still, people argue with me like it's scientifically proven. And the spinning of the earth, I mean, that's the insanity. It's Satanist. Satanist came up with a model that is the exact opposite of God. That's what he does. And if you look at all the numbers for the distances of the sun, the star, and the moon, and all that, and every other number, it's all 66.6 or 6, and if it's not, it's 66 times 66 and stuff like that. It's like it's a joke. And you know, we know it's not the devil. We know who the devil is, or I do. It's your little guys, your little bankers. And you know, lately I've been posting on X and saying that, because it's something I really truly feel, that if we don't solve what happened on 9/11, because the ones that are behind 9/11 are behind Trump and are behind the scenes running everything. And if we don't solve that, their Kabbalistic fucking plan, which is to kill a lot of people, it's gonna happen. They're gonna at least give it a go. They planned it for about 100 years. So they're, you know, nobody lives 100 years. Well, some people, not much, but so 100 years planned, 100-year plan, blah, is handed off through generations. You know, and only rich people do that. Because now, the family, there's no families left. All these rich families, that's the only way you know true history is through your family. Because if you have family and you can go back generations, that's how you know true history. Because what's written is all bullshit. It's the bad guys. If the bad guys won, and I think we know now that the bad guys have been winning for quite a while, then the bad guys are writing the story, yada yada yada. And that's the obvious thing. And I can't figure everything out, but I'll tell you one thing. I've said this so many times. I said it since I knew that the earth was flat and that God's earth was just like he described. That's the way to unite people. That's the one thing that could unite people. Because it did it for me. If we could get everybody knowing that the earth is flat, just like God told us, it's the biblical description. because I was Christian growing up, and I left, Christianity. Didn't leave it, just stopped going to church and everything, and just because that's what we're supposed to do, So I went away from it, and Flat Earth brought me back. And it's actually brought me back, and it's given me confirmation, because I don't try to pretend like I know what God is or anything like that. But when you look at the way the Earth is definitely a intelligent design. It even seems like it was made by something, I've said, why couldn't God be a giant? It's perfectly possible. But who knows? I don't ever try to think about that far ahead. Because if I can't solve it or get to it, it's not worth thinking about. But what you can think about is proving the Earth is flat. And everybody knows. Water tells us that. And that's my gotcha point for everybody. And it works sometimes really wonderfully. Everybody knows water sits flat. So oceans will sit flat. You're not going to have a basketball Earth and round oceans. It's just not going to happen. So we got 70% ocean. We got a flat Earth. And anything other than that, if you need any other fact other than that, then you're brainwashed. Because that's physical. You can see that, touch that. Okay, I'm going to turn this off in a second, but I want to show everybody. This is my path that I carved. You couldn't get down here yesterday. But I fucking worked my ass off. I carved a path in the side of the mountain. Okay. This video is long enough. Ugh. I don't know how good it is, but I'll post it. I'm at my location. This is my own little spot. There's my pool with my frogs. This is my rope to get down. And I'm going to cut this off, relax, and work on my dam. Say goodbye to all the knuckleheads. Maybe I'll make one on the way down. Peace.